Okay, it looks like I'm live. What the fuck? Come on back. There we are. Hello, Paige McHugh. Somebody else is in here. You want to post so I know who you are? Give people a few minutes to get in. I meant to put links in the description to things I'm going to refer to in this live stream, but the YouTube studio crashed on me and it started streaming before I could paste it in, so I'll put it in the description after the live stream ends. Unfortunately, I can't post to the chat during the stream. Oh, wait a minute. Let me get the chat out of the way a little bit here. Now you guys can see me better. I just got Paige in here. Now somebody else joined. We got 3 people in here. I'm gonna wait for a few more to come in before I start this. Light up the cigarette in the meantime. Well, I got 3 of you here, but only one is posted so far. So I don't know who's in here besides Paige. Now I got 4 people in here. Wait, let me try and refresh the chat. Maybe it's just not showing. There we go. Hello, Maddie. How are you? And Cammed Up Caveman, how are you doing? I'm gonna give a few more people a chance to get in here before I start this. It usually shows me a counter how long I've been streaming. Don't see one now. I'm gonna have to put this down a second in order to light the cigarette. A little breeze out here blowing the lighter out if I didn't cup it. Now what? There we go. Hello, Daphne Early. Alright, well, I'm waiting for a few people to come in here, Daphne, before I start the update. So, hi, Sprinks. Yeah, now I've got a mod here. So, how you doing, CK? Okay, I don't think I'm gonna have many more people joining here. I don't know. Oh yeah, Maddie, that's true. I modded you. I didn't realize that. But it wasn't that I was waiting for a mod to start. I'm waiting for enough people to get in here. So right now there's 4. Just when Sprinks joined, I knew I had modded him. My thing shows I've only got 4 people watching, but I've had at least 7 posts to the chat, so I think there's more people in here than it's letting me know. Hello, Marco Ramirez. Yeah, because Marco and Cammed Up have joined and Caveman's here, and my counter hasn't gone up. Okay, so I'm going to assume there's enough people in here and we're going to start this. The first thing I want to address is the Olympics. I noticed that Puerto Rico won 2 medals today. Puerto Rico is part of the United States. I don't see Midway fielding a team. I don't see Guam fielding a team. I don't see the U.S. Virgin Islands fielding a team. People from those territories all compete on the U.S. team. Puerto Ricans vote for the U.S. president the same as we do. Granted, they're a territory but not a state. But they're still part of the United States, and they should not be fielding their own Olympic team. They should be competing as United States athletes on the U.S. team. Okay. Now that I got that out of the way, we'll get to the important stuff. Yeah, let me go back through the chat a second. Don't scroll backward. What the heck? Why do I want to scroll? Alright, well, I'm not going to be able to scroll back through it. Now it's gone. Alright, there we go. Okay, now to get to the important stuff. Some of you may have heard there was a guy riding a scooter down the alleys between Ocean Drive and Collins Avenue on Miami Beach on Friday of last week. That would be 9 days ago. At around this time. Well, actually early Saturday morning. And he hit a cop on a bicycle. Only because the cop put the bicycle out in front of him, blocking the alley that he was going down, trying to block his path. and he tried to swerve around the cop, and the handlebars clipped. He lost a mirror off the scooter, and the cop's bicycle turned around and fell on top of the cop, and the cop wound up with ligament damage in a leg. Because of this, they all took off after him. Now, this guy was going about 20 miles an hour down a 5-mile-an-hour alley and running the stop signs at every cross street. And he had apparently started at 7th Street. Channel 7 showed security camera video of this guy as he was going down the alleys, and as he his handlebars clipped the handlebars of the cop's bike. And anyway, he wound up going to the Royal Palm Hotel, parking the bike on the ramp, and going into the lobby where he was a guest at the hotel. And the cops came running in after him and tackled him. Once they had him in handcuffs, they beat him about the head several times. Then they noticed another hotel guest standing on a stairway landing, filming the whole thing. So they ran and tackled the guy who was filming and beat him about the head several times. This is all on the hotel security video. So the hotel security manager had the cell phone number for the beach police chief. And he got on the phone to the police chief and he says, you know, why are your guys coming into my hotel and beating up my guests? And sent him the security video. So without anyone having to get any body cams or anything, the beach police chief suspended these four with pay. And well, first thing I have to say is that the scooter rider should never have been tackled either, because he committed a misdemeanor when he hit the cop's bike. He committed several traffic violations. Nothing he did was arrestable. They're all promised to appear. The traffic tickets are traffic tickets, obviously. They're just violations. And the one misdemeanor, leaving the scene of the accident, doesn't carry jail time. Therefore, it's not supposed to be a custody arrest. They're supposed to write you a promise to appear form. They beat this guy up before they even ID'd him. They run into the lobby and they handcuffed him, and then, well, they took him down first, and then they handcuffed him when he was on the floor. And once he was already handcuffed and not resisting, they started beating him up. Why? Because he ran from the cops. Then they realized what they did, saw the guy filming them, not realizing that the security cameras in the hotel were also filming them. So they went and they beat up the guy who was filming them and arrested him on a phony charge. Well, fortunately, the security at the Royal Palm Hotel has this guy's, has the police chief's cell phone number. So he called him at home on his cell phone and sent him the security video, which left. Now, there was another party who filmed the whole thing. Not the guy they beat up for filming it. Another hotel guest who filmed both beatdowns and put it up on Instagram. So the media news, the mainstream media news, saw this thing on Instagram and put snippets of it on their news reports, which left the chief no choice but to suspend these guys. And now he says they're going to file, the state attorney, Catherine Fernandez Rundle, who has never filed criminal charges for an on-duty incident against a police officer in 27 years in her position, is saying she's going to file charges against these cops tomorrow. Now, we know that she's only filing the charges because she has no choice. The hotel video is going to become public tomorrow. The one on Instagram is enough of an indictment without the hotel video. Now, I have tried to do 4 reports on this. Each time new information came out since last Friday. And every time I upload them, the video processes and then it disappears. And when I try to upload it again, I get a message, duplicate upload, rejected. This video is already up on YouTube. But when I go to my channel, or when I go to YouTube Studio, the video's not there. And I've uploaded other videos in the interim since I tried to upload the first one on this subject. The one about the Cavaliers flag, the part 3 of the what's the 4th Amendment, they went up fine. Then I try and upload another one on this police beatdown, and it gets disappeared. And then when I try and re-upload it, it's rejected as a duplicate. So there's something that YouTube doesn't want me reporting that's getting this canceled. But until I know what words are triggering their algorithm, I have no way to know what I'm doing wrong or what I can do in order to get that upload to stick. As a result, Junkyard News in California did a report on this. And when I tried to post links to the Channel 7 and Channel 10 stories in the comments, those comments immediately disappeared. There's something YouTube doesn't want you people to know about this story. I don't know what it is. But I figured they can't censor a live stream. So I went live to talk about it. Now, if any of you guys has anything to say about this, let me know. Put it in the chat. I'm going to try and see if I can get back scrolling through the chat. So I wasn't able to do that before. Still can't scroll back. I've got a lot more than 1,000 views. I've got over 40,000 views. I think it was 42,000 or something last I checked. You meant 1,000 subs, right, Paige? Hello, Bradley. Well, I don't know about losing subs. I haven't had that problem. I've been gaining subs. I'm up to almost 1,200 now. I gained 180 in the last week. But it's just that they're censoring my content and they're not telling me why or what it is that they're censoring, so I can get something up there that won't get censored. Because there's always ways to convey the message and get around their algorithms. But you have to know what the algorithm's looking for in order to do that. Sprinks, I missed it. Others have what? Or was that not aimed at me? It's hard to watch the chat and take care of everything else at once. Okay, well, people are losing subs all the time. People are gaining subs all the time. I don't... Paige, you think I'm being shadow banned, and how come you got notified immediately of the live stream? All my regulars are here. All my subs seem to have been notified of the live stream right away. Shadow banning would involve late notification. I see Acura Amanda being shadow banned. Every time she posts a video, it takes them 25 minutes to an hour to notify me. If it's a live stream, by the time I get notified, it's over. And I'm still getting notified right away on most of my other channels that I'm sub to. But I haven't heard anybody complaining about getting notified of any of my stuff late. So I don't think I'm being shadow banned. Yeah, exactly. There are people who are losing subscribers because they're dropping out in badges. Maybe because the person posted something that didn't appeal to a portion of their subscribers, so they unsubscribed. Or maybe just because those guys are not loyal subs and they haven't visited the channel in a while. YouTube will unsubscribe you automatically if you don't visit a channel's feed for a period of time. K-Cat, you're telling me you were notified late? You got in at the beginning of the stream. Creole, I think maybe you need to go back and check your notification settings. Because I've been notified. I don't know if you and I are following any of the same people, but I haven't missed any notifications that I'm aware of. I mean, there are small channels like Leslie Sylvan that I get notified as soon as they post. And there are large channels like James Freeman who I get notified as soon as they post. The only one that I seem to be having trouble with is Acura Amanda, that they're notifying me late on all her posts. But other than her, I'm getting everybody right away. Yeah, but when Creole, when you hit the bell, there's 3 notification levels. You hit the you know, you can choose all, personalized, or none. You have to make sure it's on all, because if it's on personalized, then they'll only send you 1 of 3, 1 of 4 when they post. I don't know, my timing is bad here, because I share a lot of subs with Solo Yacker, and it seems he posts something in the middle of every live stream I do, and it tricks my chatters to go watch him. Bigger, more controversial, authority-hating channels are being messed with. Okay, yeah, we know that. I mean, look at what's happened to High Impact Grease Monkey. And, you know, James Freeman had a channel taken down. That's why he started doing things only on D-Live for a while, and then and on Library, and then he came back to YouTube, started up another channel. But I know the you know, the big guys are being messed with, certainly. Hi, Seven Freedom, how are you? Seven Freedom, did you just get the notification, or did the notification come in on time but you were busy and couldn't get here right away? Well, I'll have to wait for the response on that one, because we've been discussing the YouTube shadow banning people, not notifying timely and all this. And I've had oh, your phone's been freaking? So you're blaming your phone for not getting the notifications? I don't think it's your phone. Well, anyway, I think I'm gonna bring this to an end, because I've addressed everything that I needed to address. And once this video renders, I will go to the descriptions of the replay and put the links in there that I was trying to put in when it accidentally started going live. Okay, Seven Freedom. This is so you're saying it's a personal thing there.
7 minutes faster than I-195 West, I-95 North, Northeast 6th Avenue North, Miami. All set, let's go.
I don't know if it makes a difference from an iPhone to an Android. You know, YouTube's gonna give you notifications, how they're gonna give you notifications. I don't think that iPhone or Android or Sprint or Verizon or T-Mobile is gonna mess with what YouTube's sending you. Okay, Seven Freedom, you all have a good night. Everybody else have a good night. And come back, look at the live stream replay in about, probably usually takes about 20 minutes to a half hour before it renders. Once it renders, I'm going to go into the description and post the links to the Channel 7 and Channel 10 news stories about these beach cops, and to the Junkyard news story on it. And if you want more detail about what's been happening with my trying to upload stories on it, read the comments in the Junkyard news story, because I've been posting it over there about it. So y'all take care, and I'll see you guys on the next one. And remember to come back and see the description on this once in about an hour. Give it an hour just in case it takes a little long to render or I can't get back to it right away. So come back in about an hour, check the description on this live stream replay to get the links. And y'all have a good night. Thank you for that, Sprinks. Thank you for posting my PayPal. I'm not asking anybody for money, but if you want to send it, I won't refuse it. I can always use it.
Oh, from the, oh yeah, I know. Oh no, that's not even got one permanent.
All right, I'm out. Goodbye.